Attorney General Merrick Garland grilled for hours on Capitol Hill, facing questions on cases again involving Hunter Biden, President Biden, and Donald Trump. Garland called to testify as House Republicans accuse him and the Justice Department of protecting President Biden and his son Hunter, and of having political motivations for taking actions against Donald Trump specifically. Garland pushing back, saying that he's not the president's lawyer and he doesn't work for Congress.
Our job is not to do what is politically convenient. Our job is not to take orders from the president, from Congress, or from anyone else about who or what to criminally investigate. The Justice Department works for the American people.
Well, ABC News Justice reporter Alex Mallin is joining me now. Thank you for being here, Alex. First of all, Garland was questioned for really focusing on these allegations that the Justice Department interfered in this case against Hunter Biden. What was Garland's response to that?
Well, Kana, he rejected that very forcefully. I think the Attorney General came to Congress today really wanting to make the case that the political interference was not a factor at any point in the investigation into the president's son, Hunter Biden. It was led by a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney. He said before that Trump-appointed attorney asked for special counsel status after a plea deal that they sought to reach with Hunter fell apart. And at one point in an exchange, Garland was asked directly, has anyone from the White House provided any direction at any time to you related to this investigation? He said no. And also, in another exchange, he said this.
Have you had personal contact with anyone at FBI headquarters about the Hunter Biden investigation?
I don't recollect the answer to that question, but the FBI works for the Justice Department.
I'm sorry. You don't recollect whether you've talked with anybody at FBI headquarters about an investigation into the president's son?
And obviously, Republicans really seizing on that exchange to try and pin Garland down. But that's pretty much a standard answer from this Attorney General. When he says, and he goes before Congress talking about cases, he notes that he cannot talk about deliberations that occur inside the Justice Department between prosecutors or the FBI, and he also can't talk about ongoing criminal cases.
Well, what did he say about his actions against former President Trump?
I think he really wanted to stay away from that. Again, talking about this ongoing criminal cases, 2 criminal cases brought by Special Counsel Jack Smith. He really deferred to the independence of all 3 special counsels that now he has appointed since becoming Attorney General.
And Garland was also pressed on his response to the nationwide fentanyl crisis as well. What did he say?
Yeah, Attorney General Garland really pointed to 2 actions that the Justice Department has been taking recently, going after what are called fentanyl precursors, those chemicals that could be shipped in from places like China and Mexico legally that are used to manufacture mass quantities of fentanyl that are poisoning American communities across the country. And he also pointed to recent actions the Justice Department has been taking in Mexico to go straight after the cartels that, again, are pushing that fentanyl through the border and into America's cities. And he said this in another exchange.
We have traced these precursors to Mexico, where they are made into the fentanyl pills. Fentanyl costs about 10 cents to make. It can be sold on the street in the United States between $10 and $30. You can see what the enormous profit motive is here. So we must stop the cartels themselves.
Yeah, drawing some emotion there from Attorney General Garland. Obviously, the fentanyl crisis gaining a lot more attention this week, especially in the wake of the tragic death of that 1-year-old at the daycare in the Bronx. Kana?
Right, certainly highlighting an unbelievable situation in this country right now. Alex Mallin, our thanks to you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.